Good morning, everyone. This is my JCI2 assignment of third BTech and first semester. And my subject name, the CA2 subject name is Quantum Technologies and Applications. And my topic is Quantum Key Distribution. First of all, we have to know about what is quantum key distribution. The quantum key distribution is a method of securely sharing encryption keys between two people using the principle of quantum physics. This is uh, the first we have to know the quantum key distribution. It is a sharing of encryption keys between the two peoples using the principle of quantum physics. By using the principles of quantum physics, we have to share the encryption keys of between the two peoples. Is another quantum key distribution. In briefly, we can explain that it is creating and shared a secret encryption between two particles against any droppings thanks to the laws of quantum physics. By using quantum physics principle, how to share anything between the two peoples is known as the quantum key distribution. Now we'll see how the quantum key distribution works. There are so many types and so many methods. Now we'll see transmission of quantum bits. We have to first we have to transmit the quantum bits. Quantum bits means the memory of quantum. Information is sent using the quantum bits or qubits. Qubits is also known as the quantum bits, often in the form of photons transmitted to the optical fiber. Through optical fiber, the quantum bits we can transfer the quantum bits in the form of photon through the optical fiber. Encoding. Encoding the transformation of quantum bits through the optical fiber, we can transfer the quantum bits in the form of photons. Encoding. The qubits are enclosed with the key material by modifying a quantum properly, like the polarization of photons. Like polarization of photons, they modify the quantum properly through encoded measurement. The receiver measures the properties of the incoming photons. Eavesdropping detection. It will detect the eavesdropping. According to the principles of quantum mechanics, any attempt by eavesdropping measure the clone the bits during transmission waves of quantum states. The qubits they can detect the transfer they can detect clone wave while during the quantum waves and the quantum state. The photon error detection. The legitimate particles compare portions of the results over a public channel. If are more errors than expected, they know as eavesdropper was present. They more than the expected errors, then we can detect the eavesdrop was present. And the key is discard. Key generation. If no eavesdropping is detected, the remaining information is processed to generate a secure shared secret key. This process typically includes the steps like shifting, error recognition, and privacy amplification to ensure the final key is secure. Encryption. Once the secure key is established, when after the key generation, when the secure key established, it can use it to be encrypt data that is sent over a conventional communication channel. This is about the encryption. So this is about the process of the how the quantum key distribution works. First, we have to transfer the qubits of data in the form of optical fiber, and we have to generate and we have to detect the error, and we have to detect the error while the E waves dropping and the measurement and etc. Now is the key principles of the quantum key distribution. First one, unconditional security. The unlike traditional encryption that relies on mathematical complexity, like QKD, quantum key distribution security is granted by the laws of physics. Measurement of distribution physics principle. Any attempt to measure a quantum system will invariably change the state of the system. If we measure any attempt of the if in any attempt we can measure the quantum distribution, it will automatically change the system. It automatically change the system state of the it automatically change the state of the system. No cloning theorem. It is impossible to create an identical copy of an arbitrary known as quantum state, which prevents the eavesdropper from perfectly cloning the transmitted key. In cloning, no cloning theorem, it is impossible to create or impossible to identify the identical copy of the arbitrary. Is not the quantum state. We can't identify the quantum state. Um, Impossible. So that which prevents the eavesdropper from perfectly cloning the transmitted key. Now, the how steps in quantum key distribution. In before we seen that we already seen how the quantum key works. In simply, we can say first the quantum transmission. First, have to send the bits in quantum through optical fiber, and after that, we have to measure and shift, and have to check any errors, or you have to check, and the key extraction. Any keys or shade are using any derived keys, and we have to verify the bits. Now, see applications of quantum key distribution. Secure government and military communication means you have to check the protect classified information. Banking and financial services, you have to check the online transactions and data transfer between any banks, any two peoples, and protect we have to will protect the ATM networks and interbank communication. First, have to secure the government and military communication. It will use it to quantum key distribution is used to quantum key is used to protect the classified information, diplomatic channels. And second one is bank and financial services. It will secure the online transaction data transfer between any two peoples or two banks, and it will protect the ATM networks and interbank communication systems. So, with healthcare data protection, it will secure the medical records of patient data. It will keep the data privacy and satellite communication. It can use this can quantum key distribution can be used in the satellite links, global secure communication, corporate and industrial. It will protect the trade secret, intellectual property, internal communications. We use it is quantum key distribution is used in the sectors like defense, energy, and high tech and RDT. By this, we can conclude that quantum key distribution can have secure the data, can secure the any data security and privacy, and it will secure the amount. It will secure the data between the two peoples, and it will keep the privacy of the data. Thank you.